A Whitewater man is taking a sigh of relief after his stolen motorcycle was returned.
Tonight at 10, Grace Olch has you covered on how the at-home project became one of Colton Newman's most sentimental items and how he got it back.
I went to go outside to put on my new parts and I realized that it was stolen because my bike lock was laying on the ground and it was gone.
After a long winter in his basement, Colton Newman brought a motorcycle he had been building with his friend Jordan out onto his Whitewater patio. When he stepped outside, it was nowhere to be found.
I have a camera system in my home, so I have a doorbell camera, I have a camera facing out my front window, I have two facing out the back. So I immediately checked my footage and went through the motion detection and within 5 minutes had a video of who was stealing my bike.
The video on your screen is from one of Newman's security cameras of the moment the teen walked onto his porch and away with his bike. Newman says in other circumstances he wouldn't have contacted police, but to him, this bike is priceless.
One of my best friends who I had lived with for a while, we grew up together, he had just passed away previously. At the end of July 27th, he was shot to death in Glendale in a road rage incident. So this was the last project me and him had started together.
To honor his friend, Newman was determined to finish building the bike the way Jordan wanted. So he called police, took to social media, and says within a few days, his post had thousands of views.
One of his family members and 3 of his friends called the police department and messaged me on Facebook and told me who he was in the video.
Newman says he never wanted to press charges. He's just happy to have the bike back.
You think you're just taking a $1,200 bike that you can buy at Tractor Supply, but in reality, I spent almost $2,000 in parts and a lot of time with a good friend of mine working on building this, so yeah, it's a lot more important than a Tractor Supply bike.
In Whitewater, Grace Olch, 27 News.